Namaste, my topic is nanobots. Nanobots was the idea was nanobots were founded by Richard Feynman. Nanobots is the emerging technology field creating machines or robots whose components are at a close or at a scale rate of nanometer. More specifically, we can say that nanorobotics refers to the nanotechnology or the engineering discipline or designing and the building nanobots with device ranging from 0.1 to 10 micrometers and are constructed at a nanoscale or molecular components. The names which refer as nanobots, nanites, nanomachine or nanoids have also been used to describe these devices. The nanobots will be the next generation. Basic nano machines are already in use. Nanobots will be the next generation of nano machine. Advanced nanobots will be able to sense and adapt to the environmental stimuli, or we can say that such as heat, light, sound, surface textures, and chemicals perform complex calculation, move, communicate, and work together, or conduct any work to conduct molecular assembly information on both recent developments and the future applications, and even replicate themselves. How are nanobots controlled? Nanobots are mainly equipped with the nanotubes which help them for performing the changing in direction or performing several functions. How nanobots are controlled by the humans when engineers have developed the software for controlling it. They are injected by a syringe. They are injected by a syringe in a human body, and they can perform functions in the human body by engineer from the outside by a computer. And engineers also suggest that there is a 80% of chance that they can go out of control. There are many uses or application of nanobots, such as they can break the kidney stones by by moving the nanobot near the kidney, and then they can uh, produce ultrasound waves and break the kidneys. Another example is the chemotherapy or the cancer therapy. The medicine intaked from the outside of the body for chemotherapy can be directly injected into in the body by nanomachines. Or other is targeted drug delivery in the bloodstream. Any drug delivery more specifically can be directly in the bloodstream. It can perform at a much faster rate and more precisely, and it doesn't contain any harmful effects. Another application is decomposition of matter. If a small group of nanobots are released in a harmful matter like in a garbage trunk or a garbage yard, they can decompose the plastic or any other material. They can then decompose them. Or recycling of air is the other application. If a small group of nanobots is released in the air, if they are mainly specifically designed for sucking the carbon components from air, they can clear the pollution of the air. The advantages, there are many advantages or disadvantages of nanobots. The advantages are they mainly speed up the medical treatment, uh, and by directly injecting the medicine in the bloodstream, faster and more precise diagnosis can be taken by the nanobots. The side effects by the medicine taken from outside of the body is less than the nanobots which directly input any medicine inside. Microscopic size of nanomachine translate them into high operational speed, as they can move fastly wherever they want. The less amount of energy used compared to any other machines used. Nanobots can replicate themselves if any tissue is worn out or it can't be refed. They can produce whole tissue indirectly in the body. Longer durability, and another function, they can longerly durability the of the nanobots in a human body. There are disadvantages also of nanobots. The technology is mainly very costly, and it will take several years to implement and used by the common doctors for normal diseases. Sometimes nanobots can affect the human health by toxicity in the blood, and the main disadvantage is that engineers are not able to control the replication of nanobots, as the theory supports by the engineers that the one day there will be end of the world, and that is called the doomsday. The engineers of nanotechnology also supports that there is a hypothetical end of the world scenario involving the molecular nanotechnology, in which out of control self-replicating robots consume all matter on earth while building more and more of themselves, and that is called the day of grey goo, or the eating environment, when when a small group of nanobots will be released in the atmosphere, and they will start to replicate themselves and eat the whole world.